Yes, I promise you to bring you this very wonderful temperament. I promise you to bring you this temperament. Ah, of all the temperament, when I talked about easygoing and also being a good housewife, in case you're looking for a housewife, I want to advise you. In case you're also looking for somebody that can be a good partner, a good careful listener. She doesn't talk, or he doesn't talk. You only listen to your talking. You get. You are looking for somebody to control. Why not? Doesn't have problem. Only you can talk. Only you can lead. Only you can supervise. Only you can direct. Only you can do everything. He does as you are talking. He say, "Okay, I've heard you." So what is? I don't know. I don't support what you support. That is this temperament I'm going to talk about now. Question: are they good in marriage? Yes, 80%. The 20% is their laziness part. Laziness and fear. Unconfronting. Anything pressure, they run away from it. Hand over the pressure to choleric. That is his middle name. Choleric pressure. Now their name. But for you to go and talk about pressure or issues or problem, they don't waste time to divorce you when you trouble them too much. Although they hardly take action, but when it is much on them, because they don't have strength to tackle your whatever problem challenges are bringing them, the pressure. They are not good at it. They will dump you and leave and go their way. Exactly, especially a young, the other temperament is called menanco. But for filamentric, I'm going to talk about filamentric right in this video. Filamentric are good. If you are married to them, they are good. If you go to the section of nurses, 70% are them, nurses. If you go to bank, 30% maybe them. Because bank or healthcare such as nurse department needed a careful, calm human that can manage people's life and property such as finance. That's why in bank you can see them. Moreover, bank are full of people that are called menanco because they are very intelligent and perfectionist in nature. I've talked about that. I've talked about their behavior. I've talked about how they think, they are prone, how best they are. That is the people I'm talking about now. You get? I'm talking about the menanco. Please just watch other videos. Check other videos. Check my page. You are going to see other videos which I discuss about that temperament that I call menanco. Here I'm going to talk about Philamentic. And I want to beg you, please, I'm begging you, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I beg you, subscribe. Why am I begging you? You are going to enjoy it. I'll be uploading videos. Shortly after now, I'm going to upload a video that has to do with temperament match in relationship and marriage. I was just analyzing each temperament, which I have dropped the other one, which happened to be sanguine and melancholic. And I've also checked, you are going to see choleric, and this is philamentic temperament. So I'm going to take time to also bring on board which of the temperament is good in marriage. Please subscribe so that you will see. I'm begging you, you subscribe now. My friend, subscribe. You get? Subscribe. I am here to help you out of emotions. Let me say this to you. 90% of the happenings around human, in relationship, in marriage, in companies and business and whatever at all, in societal affairs, it has to do with the way a man thinks. Marriage cannot spoil, relationship cannot end, there can be no divorce and there can be no beating, except the way the man thinks. That reminds me about 2 years ago, how I went and met a sanguine melancholic in nature. I can never forget that. And that ended my relationship within that me and that guy. The other lady was like spiritually connected to me in prayers, and I'll be praying for her. So she called me a father in the Lord and a mentor. I keep teaching her, advise her on how to live. So there was a place I met the guy anyways, and he says to me, "You may know the person that I'm married to." One day the guy came. I said, "You the one that married?" Yes. So one day I visited them. Hi, I regret. Bro, I saw 3 sticks. I won't call that cane. I saw it in the parlor and I asked, "Who owned this?" I asked him, I said, "Come, pastor." He was a pastor. I said, "Who owned this?" He was saying to me, that woman is very stubborn. I said, "Which woman?" He said, "It is that. Is it not my wife?" I said, "Is the cane for him or for her?" He said, yes. Then I asked the lady, he said, all this my body you can see, using the can on me. He will beat me, disgrace me. Now, the guy have a problem of temperament. And I'm going to talk about foundational issue when it comes to marriage. Hear me, oh, hear me. You are watching a man, father-in-law to be, your father-in-law to be, beating your mother-in-law. And you think that the son will not lay hand on you. You are a liar. The next beating or punching bag will be you. When you are seeing a father-in-law beating and nakeding your mother-in-law, you should be aware that the son, if God not being in him, please understand me, there's a possibility of the guy not being like the father or the mother. But 90% of it is possible that it can be. So I asked him, okay, have you ever seen the father and mother of this guy? Did they ever fight? He said, yes, sir. I've witnessed where the beating take place. Now, why am I bringing this on board? This lady was Philamentic. She avoid issues, she avoid problem. She's easygoing. And the one weakness about Philamentic is that they are stubborn. They are naturally stubborn because they keep postponing, I will do, I will do, I will do. That I will do part of them make them to be stubborn. They are deliberate, intentionally, and naturally stubborn. And they are lazy. Procrastination is their problem. Now, being able to marry them, the only person that is qualified also to drive them is the strong will driver leader prone called choleric. They are very good. See how the thing match. Marriage is good in choleric with Philamentic. Philamentic is a lazy man. Choleric is a hard worker. It's a strong will. Philamentic hardly read. Choleric is a cheerleader. Allow him. Just give the leading for him. That's him for you. Now, melancholic is a quiet being. So emotional. Doesn't waste time to withdraw from people. And the only person that make them laugh is sanguine. So marriage is also good in sanguine and the sanguine and menancho. They laugh at the exercise play of Mr. Man called sanguine. Philamentic. These are the following weakness of them. Number one, they are very lazy. Number two, they procrastinate. Number four, they're full of fears. Things that don't even is not even easy. In existing fear, they will create one and fear it. You don't understand? No fear, then go create the fear. As they create the fear, they will establish it on themselves and start it. Have you not gone to market by now? I hear that they robbed somebody 2 years ago. They robbed somebody along that road 2 years ago. My dear, since that day, I've not. That is a Philamentic for you. What is it? Have you not gone to run the test? What if they tell me that I'm HIV positive? What if they tell me that I'm sick? I don't want anything that's a Philamentic for you. You understand? That is they are full of fears, procrastination. They hardly ventured into relationship because they are not trusted. Hardly for them to trust you. You understand? They hardly trust. They are full of fear and are full of doubt and doubt. That is their nature. For you to convince them into relationship, if you are married to them, they don't know how to show love in the public. Allow them, give them love inside. They will like you. Every play na inside. They don't talk. You can hardly see them talk in the public. They don't talk. They are quiet being. That makes them to somehow being a careful, good wife. Because hardly for them. Talk about submissiveness and humility. They are naturally one of them. And so one of the things that even men needed, I want to say this to you. I'm a man. One of the things that make a man to love his wife, even the Bible recommends in case you are a Christian, he say, wife submit, husband love. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22 down to 23. Love. No man can love a woman that is not submissive. Allow the submissiveness into this woman life that is called Philamentic. It's naturally a submissive woman. He doesn't take trouble or take pressure. They run away from pressures. This is why they are good. They are good counselors and advisors, especially if they are into marriage counselors. They can tolerate you for long. But if you think that choleric, if you think that sanguine, I laugh because I've seen them all. If you think that choleric and sanguine, who kick you and throw you away, can tolerate you for first and second, they won't do it. Allow the tolerance. When I talk about tolerance, this young, temperament, beautiful, easygoing, come on, I call them easygoing, smooth and perfect, temperament, are good at it. You keep them in the house and you come back, you can still meet them. That is who they are. They are good. They are full of fears. If they build a house, watch it, they will put fence everywhere. They don't like dog. At the point that even dog can be their own strength. You hear them saying, he has happened, maybe thief has come. And my dog will remove their leg today or one eye. That is them. You know, that reminds me about the police arrest some times ago, where a son committed an offense. So police went and looked for a son and they could not. They now saw the father. He could not even wait for the police to come down. The man opened the door. They said, no, 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 we just want to come and ask if you are. They never came to arrest the man. They were looking for how to interview the man. The man ran. See the man inside the bush. They were calling, was running. Philamentic is a problem. Fear is one of the problems I have. Now, these are the following of the strength. Number one, they tolerate. Number two, easygoing. Number three, they are very good of their full potentials. Allow mathematics for them, anything analysis, anything calculation, they are good at it. Number four, they are good housewife. Anyways, they are not perfect, but I think they are easy good because of the humility part. And then the next one and that is number five. They are good managers. Unlike their weakness are being selfish. They don't give you, they tell you. And then on their strength also, they are good manager, easygoing, nice people to live with. They hardly break relationship. You hurt them, they can see them and greet them. Except they have second temperament such as choleric or sanguine, they can pull you off on the road. They don't even take you as anything. But if they are naturally as they are, that is called that is philamentic. No, you see them on the road, they are good. They relate well, they communicate. You get that's how they are. I'm begging you, please. That's what I'm begging you. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video. This video can help somebody. This video can deliver a family. That the wife of your friend and your friend can listen to the video and things change. So now let me go back. How do they have changes? They are very good listeners. In that case, advice can change them. That is Philamentic for you. Although they are stubborn, yes. You tell them do this and that. Before you come back, if you have them as a child, you come back, it's still there. They don't waste time to tell you that it was because of one uncle that come and send me message. So I'm doing it now, nah. You come back, you just say no. You left. Come back and see the same thing. That is them. That makes them somehow stubborn and procrastination in nature. You get, yeah, they're naturally procrastinators. That is how they are. They want you to understand that they will do it. Having them as a counselors maybe in the church or in organization, people have committed offense, and you ask them, how is it now? Have you been able to settle the punishment? Have you given to the man, those people that were committed offense? The answer to you people, the answer to the management or the answer to the leader will be, to the MD will be, we are still making some research to check if the offense was accurate, if it's really the one that did it. They hardly offend. They don't want to make sure that they hurt somebody. So they are good. If you have them as house help, they can tolerate. Somehow, at the middle point of their laziness, they're hard workers. They can work. At the same time, they can procrastinate. If they choose to work, they can clean up everywhere, do things nice in such a way that you will never believe they can perform it. If you find this video being interested, find this video being good for you, I want us to advise you and plead with you to please, I just plead with you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this message to all over the world, make it at least, share it up to at least 50, 100 people. I'll be very happy with you. Help me share now. You share now. Subscribe so that I'm going to upload some of them other videos that has to do with relationship. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.